Lola Chantrelle Mitchell was born in the Whitehaven area of Memphis, Tennessee, on August 7th, 1979. Though she was from a middle class family, she said that they later moved to quote unquote the hood after her parents divorced. She started rapping at around the age of 14. And we're going to go through and we go right through the music career of the young Mitchell, the young Lola Chantrelle Mitchell, the young Lola Chantrelle Mitchell. You can look at her music career as we're gonna start from the second uh, page here, and this is where the 3-6 Mafia was formed. After being discovered by DJ Paul, his name. Let me start over. Let me start this over. After being discovered by Paul Dwayne Beauregard, who was better known as DJ Paul, Gangsta Boo, whose real name is Lola Mitchell, became a member of 3-6 Mafia, making her the sole female member of the group. She made her first appearance on DJ Paul's mixtape, Volume 16, for the summer of '94. Released in 1994, yes, that's why I mentioned it. Released in 1994, she was on the group's 1995. The 1995 debut album is called Mystic Styles, and on 4 more albums until she ultimately left the group in 2001 to prioritize her solo career as an artist. In 2013, she joined the 3-6 Mafia spinoff group that was called the Mafia Six. It's like DA means the Mafia Six. They get crossed out the S and put a six and put a IX. So, and that spinoff group, and then she joined that group. That was like a spinoff of the 3-6 Mafia. And it was so significantly featured on their debut mixtape, Six Commandments. She departed from the group around the next year. That was 2014. Gangsta Boo's first solo album. That's what it is. I'm gonna finally have to read this again. Uh, let's go to her solo work. Gangsta Boo's first solo album, the solo album that she had done. I mean, it's called Inquiring Minds. Inquiring Minds that was released in 1998 and reached number 15 on the Billboard Top R&B slash Hip Hop Albums chart and number 46 on the Billboard 200. I read it right. Billboard 200. The album featured the surprise hit is called Where Them Dollars At. Yeah, that's what it's naming it. That's what the hit was already out from The Inquiring Minds album it's called Where Them Dollars At. That's what it's the song that came out in the 90s. Her second album that was out in 2001 is called Both Worlds. It reached number 8 on the R&B slash hip hop chart and number 29 on the Billboard 200. In 2003, she released her third album, Inquiring Minds 2, the soap opera. The album peaked at number 53 on the R&B slash hip hop chart, the R&B hip hop chart, and 24 on the independent albums chart. In 2009, Gangsta Boo released her third mixtape album, The Rumors. It leaves behind following her previous mixtapes, Street Rangers Volume 1 and Still Gangsta. She released she also released two mixtapes with DJ Fletch, Miss Com. That was the no D, but it was a no DJ version that was on the iTunes thing on and it's called and the other thing the other album that she did was called For the Hood. It's called For the Hood. That was on June 27, 2011. She released her mixtape with Trapaholics. It was with Trapaholics. Let me explain about Trapaholics. And the other album that other mixtape albums that happened and nobody else knows. I think it was why would she release the mixtape with Trapaholics, Forever Gangster. That same year, she collaborated with Yellow Wolf. I think what his name is. Find the name. How do you find the name? Yellow Wolf, who had to be Michael Atta, and Eminem. She collaborated with both people like Yellow Wolf and Eminem on the song Throw It Up. On May 27th of 2014, the extended play called Witch, a collaboration with a second female member of the 3-6 Mafia, La Chat. Whose real name is Chastity Dornestein Daniels. That's the name. Her real name is Chastity Dornestein Daniels. You can see a picture of her when she was about to be interviewed. But goddamn, she old. Goddamn, she almost. I mean, I'm explaining this shit, but goddamn, she old. She damn near old, bro. Look, she's like 45. See the woman? She's like 45. Look at her. One thing I know, she haven't even aged. She hasn't even aged in a bit. She hasn't even aged a damn bit. Not a damn bit. La Chat, whose real name was Chastity. Chastity hasn't even fucking aged a bit. So let me start over again. I might make this live show look all TV show based, like Different Strokes now. On May the 27th, 2014, the extended play Witch, a collaboration with Chastity La Chat Daniels, was released on October the 14th of that year. Gangsta Boo teamed up with Beat King. That's right. She teamed up with Beat King, and released a collaborative mixtape called Underground Cassette Tape Music, Volume 1. But in 2018, a successor mixtape titled Underground Cassette Tape Music Volume 2 was released. Gangsta Boo was featured on the Run the Jewels track, Love Again. I can yelly I can yelly back. From their 2014 album Run the Jewels 2, and reappeared on the track Walking in the Snow from their 2020 album RTJ4. In 2022, she was featured alongside Glorilla. That's what she was featured alongside Glorilla on the song FTCU by rapper Lato. At the time of her death, she had been working on an album that was planned to be titled The Blueprint. She was working on that. She was working on that long before she was getting addicted to that fentanyl shit. She had these same drug problems just like she went through when she was on marriage boot camp on We TV, or yeah, women's entertainment television. You got people finding the dope in that marriage boot camp house, especially the guest room. Let me see. It's a little bit of what you have seen here. I'm gonna read into the death. That's what happened. Uh, it only happened when this was after had to set up my flat screen TV. You know, on I was on New Year's. I was on New Year's Day on January. You know, previous January I was setting up my flat screen to get put together. You know, while I was fucking with the discretion TV shit. I was watching the discretion TV. You know, shit that when Valentino trying to play some classics, play some unreleased materials like from Tupac and you know, and then playing one unreleased songs that Biggie did. So, but I was on New Year's morning. I was on January 1st. So that's how you celebrate your New Year's. I was going on the road, handling some business. Heading to Old Gentilly Road, taking care of some shit, taking care of some business, some shit that I know, and I know people won't know anything, won't know nothing else about. So I was out. I was going throughout that morning after I put that my flat screen TV together. You know, put it together by taking it out of the box. Trying to like put the feet on it, probably put the feet on it, and getting it operated, and put my try to put my email address on in that TV. You know, it's there on my boxes. had the shit set up though. Yeah, had the shit all set up. So successfully, I had it done hours before I had to get dressed and left. Handle some other business. Handle some business I had to do. And the shit, I was gonna do that. Get my password, my email address in there, in that Roku flat screen I have. So on Roku, that I had to do that. So had to get working. Ever since I bought that flat screen, ever since I bought that flat screen TV, you know, from Walmart, Gentilly Woods location, Walmart, late last year. And you have to look at all the shit from the side point of view. This Valentine, I had put that Roku LE thing. Had to hook it to that TV, then hook my mini box onto it. You know, then hook my PlayStation 4 to it. I had to do those. After I had to retire that flat screen that I have, it was an Emerson. It's an Emerson. I put in that box right there with the other flat screen I have. My Samsung flat screen. This is my brown box I had to use. But this was long before I had to do live shows. I was doing live shows for over a year. So long before I had to go. I mean, after yeah, right there, long before I had to go do live shows that's based on Gangsta Boo. What live show that I did, and based on me watching the Gangsta Boo interview on Black TV, that was successful. But the other live show I did while I was eating some chicken and 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 watching this huge interview of Gangsta Boo that was from Revolt TV's Drake Champs podcast, and it was successful, and then later on the other day, my video got blocked. So I got replaced with the other live show with another uh gangster boo Vlad TV interview. I had to use that. I had to use that to replace that interview that later got blocked. That was uh that was like a huge video that was involving the Drink Champs Gangsta Boo interview, the Gangsta Boo Drink Champs interview. That was like led to like 2 hours. I had to replace that video with another Gangsta Boo interview video that was from Vlad TV. When 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 uh when she started saying that she found out that Juicy J had had her doped up or something. So it's one of the final interviews that I have done. I, one of the interviews I had done two live shows based on. You know, the last two interviews I had done based on these the last two interviews that I do live shows based on. It was based on Boot. It's based on Gangsta Boot. So I did that after what happened with her. We'll find out why. Mitchell wasn't at the friend's house. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find out what the death mean. I'm gonna jump to the death. Uh, Mitchell was found dead on the front porch of her mother's home in Memphis, Tennessee on January 1st, 2023, at the age of 43. On June 15th of this year. Let me start over. Let me start over. Let me start this shit over. Mitchell was found dead on the front porch of her mother's home in Memphis, Tennessee on January the 1st, 2023, at the age of 43. On June 15th of this year, her cause of death was revealed as an accidental overdose with fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol found in her system. Yeah, she was getting high and drunk. She was getting too high, and getting drunk at the same time. She was at her mother's house, in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, she was getting high and drunk, with the fentanyl, cocaine, and some alcoholic beverage. That was in her system. It was found in her system. You know, it's all in her. It's all in the toxicology. It's all in the toxicology report that was from like previous June, So, but the Memphis PD, the police stated that there was no evidence of foul play. So, well, I'm going to the discography here, going to discography and looking at her best work. Look at her best work. You know, when she was solo. This is her albums even when she was solo from 1998 to 2003. There's Inquiring Minds, Both Worlds 69, Inquiring Minds 2, the soap opera. She did some songs with the 3-6 Mafia. Mystic Styles, Chapter 1, The End, Chapter 2, World Domination, When the Smoke Clears, 66, 61, Choices, the album, and compilation albums. And then compilation albums that she did with the group, with yeah, Crunchy Black, you know, Crunchy Black, Juicy J, DJ Paul, Coops the Nicka, and Lord Infamous. Chat. Uh, it was Underground Volume 2, Club Memphis. Underground Volume 3, Kings of Memphis, with Tear the Club Up Thugs, Crazy in the Last Days. Yeah, Crazy in the Last Days. With she was with a spin-off group, uh the Mafia Six, Six Commandments. Once with DJ Paul, Volume 16, For the Summer. Yeah, For the Summer of '94. Once with DJ Paul and the late Lord Infamous. You know, come to come with us. What's this? Let me read. Come with me to hell. That's what she did with them. It says, "Come with me to hell, Part 2." Once with DJ Paul and Juicy J. Uh, Volume 3, Spring Mix. That's what it says. Volume 3. Yeah, that's what it says. Volume 3, Spring Mix. With Prophet Posse. With Prophet Posse. Which I did not know she was with these guys. Uh, Body Parts. With the HCP, the Hypnotized Camp Posse. There's an album that's based on that group. It's called Hypnotized Camp Posse. One's with Chastity LaChat Daniels. The album that she did with Chastity LaChat Daniels is called Witch. There's mixtapes. Still Gangsta with DJ Smalls. Memphis. The Queen is back. Still Gangsta and slowed and yes, that's what it says. Memphis Queen is back. Still Gangsta, slowed and throw. The Rumors. With DJ Drama. Miss.com with DJ Fletch. For the Hood with DJ Fletch. Forever Gangster with the Trapaholics. It's Game Involved. Underground cassette tape music with Beat King. Candy, Diamonds, and Pills. I don't know why that album's never even mentioned in the story. Underground cassette tape music. Let me see. Let me wait again. Underground music. Oh, I forgot. Let me rephrase again. Underground cassette tape music 2 with Beat King. That's parts 1 and 2. That was from 2014 and 2018. So it's probably her best work, you know. It's all her best work. You know. That's it with the birthday celebration of Gangsta Boo. Everybody loves that woman, man. Everybody, their mama loves that woman. You know how self-made, you know how self-made a woman should be. Ain't nobody in their mama and their daddy that she could trust. But Gangsta Boo has some nice body, but she has some nice tits. She had nice ass boobs, nice tits. She has some nice ass tits. I'm not even attracted to titties or nothing like that. I would get attracted to ass already. I will have. Let me get to the pictures. See, Gangsta Boo had done. Everything this woman had done, she does it all on her own, without the help of her groups. I mean, everything goes on with her, man. She's been going through so much. Even though when she gets when she going through some shit, even though with her parents, splitting up, even though when she was a kid, you know, all the stuff, all the shit that happened in her life kind of sprawled, especially her home life. It's just sprawled. Everything's sprawled, man. See, the thing about Gangsta Boo, man, everybody likes her. But still, I can tell she has some big ass titties. She has some big ass titties, man. But she's a freak. She's a freak when it comes to her sex life. Everything about her sex life, man. So I had to look at this picture. This is a picture of Gangsta Boo. Even when she was doing this interview for Drink Champs that was on Revolt. Even though even though that interview was always subjected to be copyrighted by Revolt. So that's how my video got pulled uh, back in January. Yeah, Revolt ain't pulling no punches with me. Man. They not. They will never back down. I guess. Fuck you, Revolt. Hope you assholes of Revolt can get pissed and jump over a fucking bridge. Man, that's why the Gangsta Boo is wearing them shorts too. Everything goes on about her, man. Nobody else even know why. I mean, everybody knows stories about her and her life and her death, completely taking her to some to some dangerous levels. I mean, everything else that she had possibly went through. I mean, her personal life was completely locked in, all plagued by drug use. It's all plagued by the drug use, and that's where it all goes down. All because of shit that she went through with her parents' divorce and shit. All this shit fucking ate her up. It ate her up badly. It just she could she her it fucked her head up because she couldn't even hide it. She will never be able to hide that. She was going through so much. And all this discographies I've seen. I mean, she was already handling it so much. You know, it goes way deep. It goes deep, way deep. So the messages that she shared with that was between Glorilla and herself, especially things that she would do, but she inspired a lot of people. She inspired a lot of people, man. Role models everywhere. She was like a role model for the youth, the young girls, little girls that wanted to be thinking that they want to grow up to be like her. What happened if a little girl started saying that she wanted if she when she grow up she want to be like Gangsta Boo for some reason, dressing like she wasn't dressing up in t-shirts, jackets, and hats and motherfucking toe up tight pants, toe up tight pants is like tight jeans, boots and all that. Everything her whole life could have just been through like it been marred with all with death. everything goes on in her life, and then she losing the people that all the people that's with two of the people that brought her to the dance, that have died. People like Lord Infamous and Coops the Nicka and Lord Infamous, the two people that one already helped DJ Paul and Juicy J and Crunchy Black, uh, uh, you know, brought her in, even when she was like in her teens. But one thing is, she will never ever be like forgotten. You know, this says rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. So I already typed her real name and to start the show, and then Gangsta Boo, like quote unquote, and I put her date of birth and her date of death. I think I had that. I had put there on my chat. You know what I mean? On my chat though window. I had put it on my chat window before I had to start the show today. So I had to memorialize her just like I did like previous January. Now it's gonna be my last time. Remember memorializing her for the last motherfucking time. The last motherfucking time I had to memorialize this bitch. Last time I memorialized her ass. Damn, Lola. Sucks so bad that you ain't around, man. It's like a role model, a trailblazer for all the people, for all the young people that wanted to listen to your fucking music. Sad that you ain't around. But your brother misses you. Your brother still loves you. No matter what type of disagreements that you two have, he'll still miss you till he'll still miss you to the death. Rest easy, Lola. Rest easy. Fans too. Fans will still love you. Oh, they will always love you, just like they did. They will always love you, just like the same thing fans have done for Whitney Houston when she passed away. There's no there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Yeah, I'm look at naked bitches again. What is wrong with my black ass today? What's that picture? What's that picture that I just preached to you about? Find that picture. Where's that fucking picture? Where that fucking picture at, man? Where that picture? Where that picture from? From oh yeah, this picture here, boy. I've been looking for this motherfucker all goddamn day again. I apologize for the botch, for the botch and mistake that I made because I kind of thought that I kind of thought that Natty was a man, but she's not a man. She's a woman. I apologize for for the slip up yesterday. I thought that I got mixed up. I got niece and nephew mixed up, so with Natty. But I had to let you know that Natalie Neidhart Wilson is the niece of all the members of the Hart family, men and women. Uh, Bruce Hart, Keith Hart, Wayne Hart, Ross Hart, Bret Hart, Owen Hart, rest in peace. Georgia Annis, Diana Hart Smith, and Diana Hart Smith, she's like the niece of all the members of the of the Hart family. You know what I mean? And she's the mother. She's not the mother, but she's like the daughter of Ellie Neidhart, and uh, James Neidhart, the Anvil. But she's like she's like the niece of Diana Hart Smith and the late British Bulldog, Davy Boy Smith. You know, you know. So the thing about Lufisto, I'll tell you about Lufisto. Uh, the thing is about this picture, man. Natalia is, let me explain about Natalia. She's like 41 now. She's around my age. She's like my age now. I was born days before this woman. I was born days before this woman there. Natalia Neidhart Wilson, Natty, you know, Natalia is, that's what she was known as in WWE. The thing about her, everybody started thinking that she's just like this crazy ass cat lady that was from The Simpsons, and she had multiple and multiple cats. But Natty is nothing like that cat lady from The Simpsons. She had pets. She had some pets that she was adored to raise and take care of. The cat mom is what she was known for. See, the picture was already been taken before Natty went and got signed to the WWE. You know, Rebecca Quinn. You know what I mean? This was long before she had the job and then started working for the WWE. Even though they sent her there to FCW, which was no longer um there anymore. Lufisto, everybody knew her from the Stardom days, you know, and Shimmer. She's an indie wrestler. You see how small she is, but she got fat. She got fat for whatever reason. I mean, this long before she went to the PC, the Orlando, Florida, whatever reason. But I don't even think that she will go. She will go to Florida, even though until she went to AEW to team up with Emi Sakura, and Lauren, uh, who was who is now the Bunny. She was formerly Alley. You know, as long before that, she had gotten some friction with AEW management. But Kia Stevens, of all people, I mean, this should happen before she went to TNA. Well, which was now Impact Wrestling. In the late 2000s, they put together a knockouts division to bring some women in like a Jamie Santier, Lauren Williams, you know, women that they had to bring in, and Gail Kim, who was she's Canadian, like Natty is. So Trish Stratus, and a few of the women. Everybody else knew the story behind it. They want to bring in some women that was coming from the WWE Diva Search thing. They want to bring them in, so they bring in a bunch of people, a lot of people. They brought in on Nicole Wasinski. They brought her in. You know, they brought her in. They brought in a few people. You know, until the 2010s, there's a lot of friction going on. Bubba the Love Sponge, Todd Clem, she made some racist. He made some racist remarks about Kia. Bubba the Love Sponge started using the N word, you know. But that was like that was offense towards the people that was suffering in Haiti. all issues that will cause her to leave Impact. Well, TNA maybe. You know, she had to leave because of shit. Cause of shit that Bubba the Love Sponge has said about the people that was suffering in Haiti. That's why she left. And some years later, she went on and signed with WWE, all stemming from the Awesome Kong character that's stemming from the Indies all the way to like TNA Impact Wrestling uh company, and then she was then they changed her name into the character Karma, the big unstoppable rough and tough badass Karma. She'll just annihilate any female wrestler that walked into her path and that stands and steps in her way. She'll annihilate people, man. She did not want to play. But everybody knows she's from Compton. You know what I mean? She a Compton girl, man. then the West Coast, man. State of California. She from there. But everybody knew the story about who she was. So and then some years later she left, and then she got a job with All Elite Wrestling by the time they have first started in 2019. But that gave birth to that company from the Ring of Honor pay-per-views. One of them was one of the pay-per-views that was out. That was from the Chris Jericho Rock and Rachel cruise, and nobody else even know who Rock and Rachel cruise is. That was put together by Chris Jericho, even though he is already done with WWE, and then that's the reason why he left. And Kia Stevens, but she brought that awesome Kong character to some good use in AEW. Same thing she did uh, on when she was with Impact. Mephisto, she left. The two women they stayed. Natty and Rebecca. They both stayed with the WWE. They will never leave WWE. As long as they had to get their contracts renewed, they will stay loyal to the company. So last time you seen Kia Stevens, she was with Brandy Rhodes. Uh, then later she left in 2022. Last year she left with Cody because the ego shit that happened in there because Tony Khan did not give him whatever he wanted. You know what I mean? Tony doesn't want to give him that position, even though Tony Khan is a couple years older than Cody Rhodes. I mean, both of them are, I mean, Tony Khan is born in 1982. Cody Rhodes is born in 1985. So that's responsibilities there. So Tony Khan is in his 40s. Uh, Cody Rhodes is in his 30s. So we gotta have a responsibility there. That's all ego. So that's all ego. That story did not go well for her. Probably read that already yesterday. So Well, I did not have a chance to go find Lufisto on Google, but the shit did not even happen. But we'll see y'all on Wednesday. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. I'm going to discuss with y'all about. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. So Wednesday we'll go live on Wednesday. I'm gonna get back in the studio to do a live show based on Dick Dick Anthony Williams. Okay, I'm gonna do a live show based on him on Wednesday. So we'll do a live show based on Dick Anthony Williams on Wednesday, because it's probably his birthday on a Wednesday. So, but this live show here is still dedicated into the memory, into memory and of Lola Chantrelle Mitchell, who's also known as Gangsta Boo, born in August 7th, 1979, died on January 1st, 2023.